Hello again, friends. How are you? I hope you had a great week, and I'm really excited to show you the lesson that we're going to do today. So I've been home a really long time now with my family. Mrs. Camacho's had a lot of coffee, and my family, they eat a lot, and they ate a lot of oatmeal. And because my family eats so much, they make a lot of dishes. Cups, bowls, even spoons, forks, and knives. But you don't need those. What I want you to get this week are a couple of things. Maybe you have some lids, like we use in our classroom, from your products that you don't use anymore. Maybe you have some cups and bowls or plates from your kitchen. I also need you to get a piece of paper. You can get a piece of paper from your printer, if you have one, or you could get a piece of loose leaf paper. And even if you don't have that kind of paper, you could use some cardboard from a box, maybe the inside of a cereal box or something. Mrs. Camacho is going to use the printer paper. It's white and it doesn't have any lines. That's what I'm going to use today. You also need something to draw with or write with. I have a pen. You might have one. I have a pencil. You might have one of those. You might have colored pencils in different colors. You can use colored pencils too. Those are really nice things to draw with. You really just need something that you can use to trace, even if it's a crayon. Mrs. Camacho does not have crayons here at home. So you're going to take your paper and something that you're going to write with. I'm going to use my pen. And you're going to use your lids, your things that are made out of shapes. You're going to trace them. It doesn't really matter where they go. Maybe you have a friend at home who can help you hold it down. Maybe a brother or sister or a grown-up. Maybe you want to trace your cup. Mrs. Camacho's shapes, they went over one another. That's okay. Sometimes that's fun. I have another bowl. It's a different size. I'm going to put it up here. And I'm going to trace around. You can fill up your paper. You can make a picture out of the things that you're tracing. Maybe you want to make it look like a caterpillar, or maybe you want it to look like a bowl and a cup. You could even trace your spoon, your fork, or your knife if you want to. Zhunk. Once you trace your really awesome shapes, you can start to put some lines in there. Do you remember my favorite one? It's like my hair. Curly. That's right. Maybe you want to put some curly lines in your picture. Or maybe you want to put a zigzag line. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Remember when you lose your teeth? You make that funny face where there's one and then there's one missing? Do you remember what kind of line that is? That's right, that's our toothy line. We want to put some lines. Oh, I'm going to put a wavy line. Like when we get to go to the beach again. I'm going to put some lines all over my picture. Some people like the line that's like the road, right down the middle of the road. So you can add how about a straight line? I can put a straight line here too. When I'm finished with my picture, remember I'll have circles and I'll have different kinds of lines. You can use some things to color it in. Maybe you have some colored pencils, or maybe you have some markers, or maybe you have some crayons. Mrs. Camacho has a box that has pictures of crayons on it, but I don't have crayons. Maybe you have those. When you're finished with your picture, you can send it to me on Google Classroom, or you can send it to my email. I hope you have a nice time, and I can't wait to see you next week.